Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Manaea is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Thairo Estrada digging in now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're awfully lucky in this. We're going to get a chance to see one of the top pitchers in the AL this year. As a matter of fact, this guy has a legit shot to win the Cy Young Award. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, and one of the other things he does, he pitches deep into games.
So stepping in is Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 10 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Cole sets. Here it comes on 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Andrus stands at second with no outs. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Line hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Andrus is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
So the next to bat will be Ramon Laureano. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-0. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Bring up Aaron Judge. His career numbers against Manaea. He's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Now the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB now. Just a tick behind for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
What you want, what you really.
So now it's Mark Hanna. His career line against Garrett Cole, he's only 1 for 10. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Cole has tossed more than 170 innings today, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 7. The catcher.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A 1 pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. So now into the box is Luke Voit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Batting 8. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now to bat, Aaron Hicks. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Voit aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in is Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Two out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Tony. Yeah.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Count full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Andrus, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. A A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, the 349th of his career, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, 2-1 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now is Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Matt Olson.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Cole gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0.
2 balls. Nope.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1 home. Makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next, it'll be Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now here is Mark Canha comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
(2-0) the count to the A's left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count remains full. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
And now, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. So here is Luke Voit, a base hit in his first trip. And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the seventh fielder, Aaron Hicks.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A ball and a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on the way. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And it's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. One strike now from Cole. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And there's ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Next to hit, Matt Chapman. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Belt kicks and deals. Andrus at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Brett Gardner is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
So now here is Thairo Estrada. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The set and the 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the East Bay right after this. Yanks leave one. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Davy Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
Real.
sixth inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
1-2.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
And now in the box, Mark Canha, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Olson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a number 23 for him thus far, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down the third baseline. Well, that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-2 Oakland. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. The 0-1 on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
This is foul right side.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Elvis Andrus.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Andrus stands at first with 1 out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball called for strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland, but they still lead this one 4-2. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next for New York, Thairo Estrada. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high, and the tag will come down much too late, and that'll move two men into scoring position with still nobody out. The 2-0 on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to the plate here is DJ LeMahieu. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch.
Ball, that's outside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. The 2-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run. Jake Diekman is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Jake Diekman.
So next to hit is Aaron Judge. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Olsen trying to get there, and no one will get this one. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in once again is Giancarlo Stanton. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1 and 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Gio Urshela. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Here's the 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Next up is Ramon Laureano. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Up next is the catcher,
Now at the plate is Sean Murphy, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Canha is off of first with 2 away. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Stanton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. The A's strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. J.B. Wendelken comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
number 57,
Set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Set, here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate. Inside, ball 2.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Manaea picks up his team-leading 13th win, striking out 12 in the process. J.B. Wendelken closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.